Hi Dwight. Come over here for a minute. Why are the IT people here? I did not know our computers were broken.
Hey Meredith. The computers are not broken. The IT technicians are here trying to get our network ready for IPv6.
What? What is that?
Well, you know what an IP address is, right?
Sort of. I know it has something to do with our computers.
IP stands for Internet Protocol. Just like every house has an address, every machine on the Internet has a number that identifies it. This is called an IP address.
What do IP addresses look like?
An IP address looks like a series of numbers. The number can be split into two sections. The first part of the number, called the net, is used to identify the network a computer is on. The second part of the number, called the node, identifies the actual computer.
Fascinating. I still do not understand why the IT people are here.
Remember I mentioned IPv6? Right now we run on the old version of IP addresses called IPv4, or version 4.
Okay.
IPv6 is the newest version of IP addresses, or version 6. Internet Protocol version 6. IPv6. Get it?
Oh, I see now. But I am still a bit confused. You said the IP addresses from IPv4 is like a house address, which is what we have now. This system works, so why do we need a new version? Why do we need IPv6?
IPv4 is the old IP address naming system. As I said earlier, IP addresses look like numbers. Essentially under IPv4 we ran out of numbers, or IP addresses. IPv4 runs off of a 32-bit number. Under IPv6, the number jumps from 32-bit to 128-bit. This means there will be so many IP addresses available for many years to come, at least we hope.
Cool.
There will also be different types of IP addresses under IPv6. These types are unicast, multicast, and anycast. Unicast is an identifier for a single interface. Multicast is an identifier for multiple interfaces on different nodes. And anycast is an identifier for many interfaces on different nodes.
Wow. Very interesting.
Go back to the analogy about IP addresses being similar to house addresses. A street may number its houses 1 through 50. Pretend like this is IPv4. If a street adds more houses than 50, it will also need to add more numbers. Consider this IPv6. Do you understand?
So basically IPv4, the old system, ran out of numbers. IPv6, the new system, is adding numbers to create more IP addresses.
Exactly. IPv4 thought it had enough numbers, but as more and more machines like computers and printers were added to the Internet, they started using up all of the IP addresses. So IPv6 is adding more IP addresses because more computers are now on the Internet. Just like more houses were added to the neighborhood, more computers have been added to the Internet, creating the need for more IP addresses.
Cool. Does IPv6 have any other benefits in addition to more IP addresses?
Yes. IPv6 is supposed to streamline Internet traffic, make administering networks easier, and possibly provide improved security.
Wow. IPv6 sounds wonderful. What's the catch? And again, why are the IT people here?
Well, IPv6 is not all rainbows and butterflies. Although many companies knew this day was rapidly approaching, the urgency did not come until recently when the last block of IP addresses was allocated. So why the crisis? Many networks, 88% of networks actually, are not ready to transition to IPv6.
How will they know if they are ready?
Well, the good news is we are now more prepared than we had originally thought. On June 8, 2011, World IPv6 Day was held in order to promote the transition to IPv6. For 24 hours, many major networks like Yahoo and Facebook used IPv6. It was sort of like a test run. The good news is that the test run went well. But still not all networks are ready for IPv6.
What do they need to do to get ready?
Well, one way is to upgrade equipment that runs on IPv4. Another way is to incorporate technology that bridges the technological gap between IPv4 and IPv6.
Oh, so that is why the IT people are here. They are getting us ready for IPv6. What would happen if our network was not IPv6 ready?
We could lose our internet connectivity. Can you imagine losing the internet?
No. That would be horrible. Very informative conversation, Dwight. Well, I need to answer that phone call. I'll see you at the next coffee break.
See ya, Meredith. Good chat.